So, in your book, in Effective Life Management, you have highlighted SDM, the Satsanga, discipline, and meditation. So, coming to this today's topic of three pillars of spiritual life, could you please explain as how these essential elements can transform human life and how we can progress spiritually with following these three pillars? Over to you, Swamiji.
Okay. I start with Sri Ramakrishna's one saying that sprinkling water in the leaves no use at all until you give the water to the root of the tree. In our life pattern, in our society, everybody sprinkling water on the leaves in the name of religion, but they are not give water to the root of the tree. That means everybody is doing something which is superficial, but not giving importance the root of the spiritual growth. Just like any trees, root are the important. You have to nurture it, you have to feed it, then you have beautiful tree come up. Similarly, there is a spiritual path or spiritual life. This root of the spiritual life we call the three pillars, as you already told, SDM. Even you turn our eyes to the education, you see that we have educated ourselves. We are a very knowledgeable person, educated people, but it stands on the three letters. First, mothers or father teaches us A, B, C. This is the starting point. That is the root. That is the essential things. We nurture it, which we learn in the childhood from our parents. Then afterwards we are big, educated, big man. But we have given and taken care of that three things, alphabet. Similarly, spiritual life, these three things is like A, B, C, D, S, D, M. Satsanga, discipline life, and meditation. So first come the satsang, holy company. Unholy company, holy company. See, as we are mature, what is the difference between holy company and unholy company? Why they told the satsanga, holy company? For example, if we go to the temple or any holy places, spend 1 hour, come back to the home and what you feel? Then if you spend 1 hour in unholy company, like a party, dance, bar, other like that, spend 1 hour and come back home and what you're feeling. There is a lot of difference. One is a positive, mind is very calm, other is negative, mind is unrest. So that is our own feeling that holy company, uncalled holy company. Holy company give you the peace, favorable condition, very peaceful mind, unfavorable condition, unholy company gives, and mind is unrest. So this is your feelings. So satsanga, all the religious leaders, they emphasis on the satsang because with that company, man transform their life. it is possible we get the thoughts, you get the enthusiasm, inspiration. So that is the always emphasis on the satsang, holy company, holy company, holy company. Even in our childhood, father, mother also used to teach us that always speak the truth and you should not gadhanwam. Bura mat bolna, bura mat sunna, bura mat kya. So this is at the beginning, an early day of her, how it is leaving a great impact in our life. Now we realize, even though we have accustomed it, we think nothing is happening. We are used to it, having a unholy contact. And see the condition of the mind. So this what we have learned in the childhood or holy companion. Buramat Bonla, Buramat Suna, Buramat. That you forget. Unless you give the importance on it, is it possible for us for spiritual growth? If we don't give importance on ABCD, is it possible to become educated and learned people? So this way you give the importance and take care these things that holy company, unholy company. Holy company, there are so many examples are there, and there is a truth incident is also there, how a rude person totally transformed having a holy company, holy thoughts, environment change, mind changes, then that is a spiritual growth. Spiritual growth means you have a peace of the mind and in the right way, discriminating power rule and three. And satsanga, that is why first step is satsanga in spiritual life. With our sincerity, we have to follow it. Then come D, that is discipline life. We are most in discipline. Discipline life is necessary for spiritual growth. So we don't give importance in it. See, discipline, this action, you go to the see the our nature, sun, moon, all are moving around and working under discipline. Not a single second, fraction of second is the default is there. And in nature, everywhere, even though when you go to the college, there is a discipline. But in our day-to-day life, morning to evening, we are most in discipline. That is why we are not able to control our some senses. In the circus, you will find a huge tiger. How tamed his master, playing with him only through discipline and practice. And discipline is another important pillars in spiritual life. Discipline means we have no timetable in our life. According to your situation, work, family position, you make a discipline timetable and follow it. That is called discipline. Make a timetable. And because of the indisciplined life, sometimes you will find you have enough time. Kya karu? What I shall do now? This 1 hour is left, nothing to do. And sometimes you will find 2-3 hours the shortage. How can you manage this? That is shortage of the time. Because of the indiscipline, we feel excess of the time and we see shortage of the time. And our success depends on that. Academic suffer. Academic success suffer depends on discipline. Then these two things first is important. Most of the time in your day-to-day life, you are not giving importance as if it has no value at all in our spiritual life. We have giving importance on discussion, philosophy, and the philosophical thinking discussion, spending lot of time in lectures, reading books, but we are not giving the importance in our own discipline is there. Hearing lecture, satsanga, also they say reading good books, reading bhajans, and so many things others are there. That is also part of the satsanga. But if you go on uh, spending time, lot of time only for discussion's sake, intellectual jugglery, so it will not give the result. Satsanga, then discipline. You have to be disciplined in life. Means timetable, you make a timetable and follow it. Then last comes meditation. Meditation, as you know, I explained that everybody want to meditate, but we are sitting in the meditation, we only brood and we visualize by watching hidden TV, closing the eyes. As you know, all thoughts are coming in the form of the TV, you visualizing. That is why meditation, before meditation, you must watch your thoughts to reduce the unwanted thoughts and vacate your mind, empty and your mind. Then after that, automatically meditation will come. If mind is full of unwanted thoughts and going on visualizing it, it is not possible. So first watch your thoughts, do not brood it, you leave all those thoughts slowly, then rest, mind is vacant, and you must focus your mind. Automatically you can focus the mind. So that is also essential in our routine. This satsanga, disciplined life, and meditation. Three things are essential day to do practice. Without practicing it, because we are not giving importance and not practicing seriously. We only seriously discussing, reading so many books, and it is undigested, just like you are giving water to the leaves, not the root. So three root, satsanga, discipline, meditation. Here you have to exert your force and you have to forcefully to implement your day-to-day life or changing yourself. Transformation, spirituality, spiritual life means transformation. That transformation come only these three things you give the importance. And without giving the importance to these three basic things, roots of the spiritual life, then I think it is no spiritual growth is there. In the name of spiritual growth, you are wasting your time because you are neglecting these 3 points, 3 pillars of the life. So this is the truth for spiritual growth. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Any questions to anyone? Swamiji, in your today's discourse, you have mentioned uh, control of senses and role of discipline. Could you please highlight a bit more on this?
See, discipline means a particular routine you follow it. Then you are so much busy with your preoccupied preoccupied routine. Unwanted thoughts will come. You have no enough time to brood or enough time to go and see and spend your time in wasteful way. That is the most important thing. If you make a discipline your a routine in your whole day, then where is the time is left for entertaining bad thoughts, entertaining other friends who have a discussing bogus thing? Because of the lack of discipline, we are without our knowledge, we have always unholy companion, bogus friend, bogus discussion, bogus friends. They will come and talk, and you are indulging it. So what is the time? So discipline save you from uh, negative or atmosphere or bogus thing. If you are disciplined, you go on doing it, then you are safe. We are not disciplined, that is why we are not safe. Always, any moment, our senses will go outweigh, attract negative thing, and we also victimize. If you are strict, your daily routine, so even your senses cannot betray much because you are busy. The more busy you are, the more alert we are. We are not busy. We have enough time. So there is no alertness of the mind. Mind is of a bogus thing, mixing and remain on the bogus thing. No alertness will be there. So you must make a routine, make you busy. 24 hours busy, even in the sleeping of the time. You may say that every day we cannot practice this because of the situation of the family atmosphere. It is okay that every day, once or twice in a week, you cannot maintain. But what of the rest of the other 5 days? Nobody is there, nobody is disturbing you. So you should follow it. And we do not know how to manage the time. Manage means how to utilize the time. We only know how to unutilize the time. If you want to utilize the time, you make a routine and follow it. That is the utilization of the time. And if you have a routine, you are unutilized or unfavorable condition or negative things you are invited. You see, most of the people are uh, no routine at all. They have only unhealthy situation they are living and not using the time. They are wasting that way. Wasting means they are unholy company. Unknowingly, they are having an unholy company. So discipline is a very important factor in our life to change. Satsanga that will give you the inspiration to make a discipline. Then if you have a satsang and discipline, your mind becomes disciplined and unwanted thought will be reduced. That is why disciplined life is required. The more we expose to the unwanted thing, unwanted thought will be more in our mind during meditation, which comes and obstruct us. Discipline, you are more disciplined, your unwanted thought is very less. Indiscipline, unwanted thought or path will come invite. So I think little bit clear that discipline
Yes.
about the life.
Any other question?
Yes, Maharaj, this is Akhil.
Yes.
Maharaj, in your book, you have, along with the SDM, you have also elaborated about introspection. And after so many years of practice, I have found that in balancing SDM, introspection helps a lot. Sometimes, even though most of the time we try to maintain our routine and life and try to nurture ourselves, we have also got benefit of that. But it is the introspection which gives us the nuances and helps us. So, like you have said that we are master of we are master of wasting time, not utilizing time. So
Yes.
mind sometimes plays tricks with us, and actually we become careless. So how can we fit introspection along how to maintaining the basic pillars like SDM?
See, introspection is another word. Introspect yourself so that you can understand your mistake. If you do not introspect, you are not able to understand what is your wrong and what is your mistake. How can you delete that? So that way introspection is also essential in our life. That what are the wrong things I am doing? Because such things are there, it is your mind knows it. Nobody knows what mind is thinking. And if you introspect it, this thinking, the idea coming in the mind, is it holy or unholy? It is right or wrong. So this is called the introspection. That help you to eliminate all negativity in the life, all uh, bad things or bad action. To remove the bad action, it will help you introspection. So discipline, meditation means watching thoughtful introspection. That is also you can say. It is essential for our spiritual growth. When you are so much in a day's work, you are unhappy and mind is very much disturbed. How to cool them? First, you read some good books, holy company, maybe bhajans, something, or read 5-10 minutes. Then, if you have a discipline after come, a routine, then you will sit for that. So there is no time gap between one point to other point. Your routine is such 5 to 5:30, 5:30 to 6, 6 to 6:30. Action, going changing the action. I will read, I will work, I will cook, I will this. You go on, change of action. That time, when you are busy in that sense, you have a change of action. Action is there. There are very, very less chance and less time to my mind goes in wrong things or wrong place, unwanted thing. So there is no time gap. So this is a very subtle point. If you introspect, you can understand whole day what I have done. Whole day what I have done, what is the positive, what is the negative, what is the holy company, what is the unholy. Then in gross level you can understand where you are. Next day if you sit down and third day, fourth day you will find you have improved. your mind remains more time in positive things, holy things, and negative things, unholy things will remain less. So that way, discipline, strict discipline, satsanga, and brooding or watching. If you do it, then you are tightening the mind. There is no loose. There is a loose of your mind scatter anywhere. If you tighten the mind this way, satsanga, discipline means routine work and meditation, then mind will be you're under control. You are binding, tightening the mind, not losing the mind. Then you have always, you will remain cheerful, favorable, and that give you such power. If anything happen in the life in the mishap, then it will take it as a normal. That power will come slowly through your experience.
Yes, thank you, Maharaj.
Okay?
Yes.
Maharaj, Pranam Maharaj.
Yes.
Hello.
Reddy.
Yes,
Yes.
Maharaj. Yeah, I have a small question from this discipline part, Maharaj. How to control or train the eyes and ears, wherein we find that major portion of our thoughts are from this misuse of eyes and ears. So, any further some guidance towards that, how to imbibe it?
You see, everything.
Swamiji, so
Yes.
I have a additional similar question to this, which you have mentioned in today's class about satsanga as two components. One is having holy company, like reading good books and bhajans and something, and the second component is avoiding unholy company. So having holy company and avoiding unholy company. So which is more important, or how to emphasize, and as the similar way Reddy has also.
Reddy, what he asks is that unholy company, how to avoid it. Holy company that in your hand. When you are traveling, when you are going around in your working field, natural eyes and ears are there. You can hear something vulgar, you can see something vulgar. That is, you do not want, but when you are coming in contact with the senses, people, you are seeing. So that is which is unholy. According to our discussion, these are all unholy, how to avoid. And you do not want, but when you are passing, traveling, and working. So these are things, eyes and ears are responsible for the thoughts. So unholy thoughts enter in the mind. So in that case, if you are powerful through satsanga, discipline, meditation, immediately you have developed the power to throw it out. For example, see newspaper. You see newspaper ready. If you go some just young, 15, 20 years boys, they are reading also need. But which are the portion they are watching? That film, portion film, and some kind of excitement picture, they are interested on it. But when aged people, same paper reading, come through this, he simply avoid it. He is not attracted. Whereas youngsters are attracted because these changes will come from within through practice. They are not able to understand, they are not able to study this mind so seriously and deep thinking. ये थिंक बहुत अच्छा है, गुड फिल्म विनोदन जो होता है ना, पेपर रहता है आंसर, दे आर वेरी इंटरेस्टेड ऑन इट and they are time spending there, but they are not able to understand what is the bad effect and consequences coming within. Now, same paper, his father is reading, sitting there also. When this page comes, simply turn to the other page, because his experience is not allowing to watch. They are not interested at all. But as you people, you are, think this way, that this is unholy company, and the more this kind of thought come, this unholy company. So you can, even you are passing through the road and somebody make a vulgar opinion, you can just avoid it. Just power will come within you through practice. You cannot blame anybody. World will be like that. You have to live in this world. Only you have to change totally from common people to spiritual people. So that will not disturb much. Only our duty is to change ourselves through these three pillars: satsanga, discipline, meditation, so that we can save ourselves wherever we go in the society, wherever they live in the society. So that through experience it will come. And through practice, slowly it will come. As now you are asking the question, that means you have recognized the problem. Who recognized the problem? You are very sincere, attentive to the mind, reaction of the mind, as I giving the two examples of the temple and the bar, two places we visit. You have realized and you are very attentive. No, I should not have this company of unholy company like bar, and I will not go. So similarly, this has the more this kind of thought come and clarity come, then ultimately you will be overcome it. Now, suppose for example, 50 times you are seeing some bad thing and you are victimized. If you are sincere, inner thought comes, be powerful, then after 25, you become alert. No, I will not. After 15 days, 10 times come, then no. Then after one, first see, you are rejected. That will come within, and that power will come within. The more we are sincere, then more we are alert, sincere to practice SDM. Okay.
Yes, Swamiji, time is up now. So
Okay.